me shut that noise off. It's Friday night. Believe it or not, I'm going to do another landscape today. I did one earlier. I figure I've got nothing to do tomorrow. I'm off, so I don't have to go to bed early. So I'll do another landscape. You know what I'm going to do tonight? I'm going to do one for beginners, okay? So when I'm done with this, I'll probably change the title to a beginner's landscape, okay? But I won't explain every detail in here, but I'll just paint it really easy. I'll tell you what colors I have though: burnt umber, yellow ochre, yellow, red, just a little red. I don't even know if I'll use it. This is sap green with black in it, a little black, sap green with a little blue in it, and sap green with a lot of yellow in it to make a light green. So I got 3 different tones of green. Ultramarine blue right out of the tube right there, but I put white in it, see? You don't want to put that blue up in your sky. The sky's never that blue. So you got to tone it down a bit with some white. And this is gray. I just mixed black and white and a little bit of blue in there and made like a Payne's gray. That's going to be for my mountains. So let's sketch something up there. I'm going to sketch it out with a number 2 fan brush today, okay? It makes it a little easier for beginners. So just use some of the burnt umber, which is the brown. And let's put some mountains up here real quick. Let's do just 2 big. I'm just going to have 2 big peaks in here to make it easy. So just put 2 triangles in there like that. This is going to be a beginner's painting. Now over here, just at the edge of the mountain, take another line and bring it down into the valley here, and one a little lower here underneath that one. We'll make like a couple hills here, and I think we're going to put water down here. So what we'll do, from over here we'll run like a river's edge. We'll stay small here and then kind of widen it out here at the bottom. So it looks like this will be the river here. Okay, and there we go. So it'll be easy. We'll do a blue sky, mountains, green grass around the water, some hills and some trees, and this will be the river here. This should be pretty fun. It's Friday night. I don't expect anybody to be on today because, you're probably all out partying right now. I'm going to try and get this done quickly so I can, I still got to have dinner. I'm going to try these new brushes I bought. Number 12 Filbert. These are perfect for like putting a lot of paint on. Now, if you're a beginner painter, all I have is water in here. And I'll wet my brush, and then I'll grab my paint. I'll show you this part so you can see it in real time. Just grab some blue with a wet brush, and let's just put a bunch of blue up here on the top part of the canvas. Just fill it in with this is ultramarine blue, okay? And what I'm going to do is fill my painting in with color. From top to bottom. This is going to be like a beginner's landscape. Just put blue up there. Now we want to get a little lighter down here, so I'm going to grab a little titanium white. I didn't even clean the brush off. Just bring some titanium white down to the mountains now. You could grab some of that blue up there and just kind of like drag it down to the mountaintops. And then just blend it in. Bring it down to your mountain peaks. Just like that. And then now take your brush and lightly blend the whole sky like this with your brush. Get a nice blend on it. There we go. Now the sky is done. Let's put our water in. Since we have blue on our brush, let's just put our river in here. Same way, just fill it in with blue real quick. We're going to add more colors to this, but we're just trying to get some color down on the canvas. And it doesn't have to be perfect right now. We just want to get some color down. There's our river. Some blue. Now take a little white and let's lighten up this back part of the river here. Just add a little white in it. Just to lighten it up over here a little bit. Okay. Just like that. Let's do the mountains with the gray. I just mixed black and white and got it like a dark gray. And let's just do our mountain tops real quick. Don't bring them down all the way. This is the valley here. Bring them down about halfway, about this far. Now we're going to make this lighter down here. Dip your brush in a little bit of water and the paint will flow a lot easier for you. This is just this first layer of paint, you don't have to make it really thick, okay? Now let's grab some blue and let's mix it in at the bottom of the mountains here. Grab a little bit of your mountain and then bring it down with this blue. Just into the valley here. And then blend it into the gray. Just like that. So you got like a bluish gray down here now. We're going to put snow up here. Now this, we got a couple hills here. We'll make this one yellow, this one green, and we'll make this dark green. So up here we're going to use yellow ochre, okay? I mixed a little bit of yellow in here already because I don't like to use the paint right out of the tube. I'll put another color into it. But let's just block this in with yellow ochre. Just like that. And right here we'll make this green. I got a light green here. I mixed yellow and sap green together. We'll have a green grass right on this side of the river here. Right up next to the river. Some grass. Don't worry about filling it in perfect, okay? Just like that. And this we want dark green. So I got the green in the middle here that I put a little blue in it. And we'll put some dark green down here. This sap green I'm using is made by Amsterdam. I'm still using it. I'm still like testing it out. Amsterdam acrylic paint. So if you're thinking about starting to do landscapes, I mean, there's a lot of different brands you can get, right? So you could get any brand you want. You could get Liquitex is okay. You could get Amsterdam, uh, Winsor Newton. You could get Winsor Newton. Any brand paint that you see at the store you can get. Okay, it's perfect for landscapes. All right, look at that. Now that's our simple landscape for a beginner. Wow. I've got nobody watching, but this is going to come out great. It's going to come out really good, okay? Let's start by doing some clouds. We'll use a 2-inch fan brush for some clouds here, okay? I'll do one and then I'll explain how I do it. I'm going to bring one from here and bring it up to the side here. I just kind of put the top part of the cloud in. Now I'm going to pull the bottom to the left a little. Just a little bit at the bottom. Pull some of that color out. It makes it look like the cloud's blowing, okay? Now fill up your brush again, and we're going to do the same thing coming over this way. And just pull the bottom to the right. These are easy clouds. These are like perfect for a beginner, okay? Just do it exactly the way I'm doing it. And then we'll put a small one here. Just punch in the cloud, the top of it, and then just pull the bottom just a little. Okay? That's how you do your clouds. And you can put small ones in here. Just punch in your cloud and then pull the bottom one way or the other. You can put small clouds. Let's do one across the top here. I want to put another one in here from here all the way across and maybe up here to the top like this. And then just pull the bottom to the left. Just the bottom part. It's going to create like a shadow in there. Okay. Just like that. Really easy clouds. But I like the way they turn out. Look at that. There you go. Simple clouds for anybody. Even if you're a professional painter, you'd probably love these clouds. So I don't mind you using them, using that technique. Let's put some snow up here. I'm going to put this mountain in front and put that one in the back. So I'm just going to run some white snow. I follow this peak up here. Just pull this the paint to the right. Just do each peak first. Just a little bit of snow up there like that and take a look at it. Then we can add more snow down here and just keep coming down and pulling it to the right. Pull it out far enough because you want this one in front of this one. So pull it pretty far to the right. Don't pull it down. A lot of beginners will pull their snow straight down. Come up here and pull it to the right, like this, okay? You can start over here a little too. Start a little more off center, so it looks like this mountain will turn now, okay? This is an easy way to put the snow up. Just fill it in like that. Now this side we're going to mix blue and white together. Mix a little blue and white. You're going to get a very light bluish color, okay? Now, the reason why I made this big is so you could get your knife in here easier. I still got to use the small side of the knife here. Just come up next to your white and pull a little bit of this blue to the left, okay? You don't have to cover all the gray. I made the mountains gray so that dark color shows through a little bit, okay? Just fill this in with the blue with your knife. Just pull it same way like the white. Just pull it down, and under here, follow the white color. You even got to put the blue down here. It's going to make like a cliff, okay? See that? Really simple. Just follow the right next to the white, and then put a little bit of the blue next to it. That's all you got to remember. And then fill in most of the mountain with a little bit of blue. You don't have to cover it all. But a lot of that gray will show through. It'll give the mountain some more colors. Okay? You can see a lot of the gray is coming through already. And you want to have a lot of different colors in your mountain. You just don't want to have two colors. See how I'm putting the blue down here? And then you can put it anywhere you want where the white didn't. You can make little cliffs in here, see? Just like that. Now take a brush. Take a clean brush, a real, the filbert brush. Clean your brush and then dry it on a paper towel. I always keep a paper towel in my hand. And right here at the bottom, you see all this blue? It looks like a hard edge. Take your brush and pull it down a little with a wet brush. Just at the bottom, and then lightly blend it like this. Just blend the bottom part of the mountain over here too. Just at the bottom. And let's blend a little bit of this white here on the sides. And a little bit of this white here. Go up the mountain just a bit and lightly blend it. Just to soften the bottom of the mountain. Just like that. Leave this all the way it is. It looks like high definition. Look at those mountains. Wow. Don't those look cool? Now you can watch this video again and do it exactly the way I just did it. And your mountain should come out looking just like that. Okay. Just want to fix this edge here. There we go. Man, that looks so good. They look wicked. they look real. So when I'm trying to paint realistically, okay, like in the future, I'm gonna start doing more impressionism type uh, paintings. But for today, this is going to be realistic. Okay, now this is sap green with black in it. I'm going to use that for some distant trees back here. We're going to use a number 2 fan brush. Let's put some trees on the bottom. See how this green is coming down like this? Let's just push your brush right on top of that hill with the paint and bring it down this hill like this. And then we're going to get a little bigger over here because this is getting closer to us over here. And keep it small back here. Now take your brush and at the bottom, just like the clouds, pull the bottom to the left. Just the bottom. Not too much, just a little. These are trees going off into the distance, okay? Now, fill your brush up again. We're going to do some trees coming down this hill now. Same way, just make these small. And then just bring it up the hill. And we're going to do the same thing. Pull the bottom to the right. Just a little. These are distant trees up on this hill here. So we got trees here, here. We're going to put some bushes right on the edge of our water here. So just take your brush with the sap green and black and go straight across the water here. And then pull the bottom straight across. Let it blend into the water a little bit. You can pull it out a little bit into the water. Now I'm going to put some trees here. And same thing, load up your brush again. We'll put some bushes on this side of the water. Pull the bottom. Just some bushes on the this hills here. I'm going fast because I don't want this to be a long video. Just to show you that it can be done quickly. And I'll highlight these bushes with some yellow. If you notice, I'm pulling the bottom out. It's creating the shadow underneath the bushes, okay? By just pulling the bottom. There we go. I just filled up all the bushes I want. Now we can make these trees a little bigger here. We could turn these into like maple trees, okay? And just round the tops off a little more to make them look like maple trees. We could put trunks in here in a little bit. Just round off the tops a little bit. Leave those small back there so it looks like they're going off into the distance. There we go. This is looking pretty good. Now I want to edge this river with small shrubs all the way back here. So just dot some dark color on the river's edge with your fan brush, and then same thing, just pull the color underneath Let it blend into the water a little bit. And that just, all I did was edge the river. So there we go. Wow. This is going pretty good for 25 minutes. Let's put a tree over here. Uh, I want to put a tall tree that goes up into the sky here. So I just touch my trunk down. And just use the corner of the brush and put your leaves on. You could go slow. Just touch the canvas with your brush. You know what an evergreen tree looks like, and just touch your branches on, and just get wider at the bottom. Put more paint on if you need it. Just get wider down here at the bottom. That's all you got to do. I like to fill in the middle here a little bit. There's one tree. Let's put a few trees over here. Smaller ones. We'll make these skinnier trees. So on this tree, just stay in the middle of your trunk with the corner and just press on the trunk, and as you come down, press harder. Make it skinny though. I want these will be a different type of tree. Just put the corner of the brush on the trunk and then press lightly. And then as you come down, just press harder and harder, and it'll widen out for you at the bottom. It's a cool tree. There's a lot of different style trees. These trees are the easiest to make. That's why I'm making them. Okay. Now, since this is a beginner's painting, we're going to put our white underneath this. We should do a reflection here. You want to do a reflection? Yeah, let's do that. So put a little bit of color, and you're going to mimic what's up here on top of the shore. You got a tree here. So what I do is I'll just put the trunk in, and I want to put these bushes in the water. So what I'll do is do this. Just kind of copy what's up there and then fill that in with color. Just like that. Now for my tree, I'm just going to make a triangle and then fill this in with color. Doesn't have to be dark. It's in the water. Now wipe your brush off and pull this color down like this. And then take your brush and go across it. Wipe your brush, go across it, back and forth. Now clean your brush off and put a little titanium white on it. I would usually use a knife here, but right where the water and the bushes meet, you're going to put a little bit of titanium white straight across, okay? Just like that. And back here, you're going to put white underneath those bushes. And there's your reflection. Look how easy that is. Now, if you're brave enough, I'll show you what it looks like with a knife. You just put a little white on a knife, and you just cut across it with a knife, see? And you could put a few more lines on the reflection. And you can put a few more lines on the reflection. some water down here. There we go. I really like that. All right, I'm going to highlight these bushes. I'm going to use a fan brush. So I'm going to use the yellow. I'm going to highlight these bushes here with yellow. So I'm just going to fill my brush up with yellow like this. And let's just touch the top of the bush like this with yellow. Just the top part first. Leave the bottom dark. Just like that. And we got some small ones here, so just make them long. Make the bushes long, so maybe it'll look like grass. You just want to do the top part, okay? Leave some of that dark underneath. There we go. We got some bushes there. Let's do these bushes over here now. Just the top part. I'm going to kind of do them at an angle. So I have like 1, 2, 3 rows of bushes there. I'll just make them all use the yellow on all of them. And putting yellow on this dark green, it just makes it turn green anyway, so this looks pretty good. Let's highlight this tree with the same color. A little bit of yellow on the right side here. I'm just going to touch the branches very lightly on the right side, just to give the tree some color. You could do a little bit on the left side, but try and leave a shadow on the left side. This is coming out pretty good. I'm kind of going fast, but I still got to eat dinner. I haven't eaten dinner yet, so I thought I'd do a quick landscape. Believe it or not, I used to do these landscapes in, I used to be able to do them in 30 minutes when I did them in oil. But they didn't come out, you know, this good. I mean, these are coming out okay. I kind of sped through this one. I'm just lightening up this color because it's a little too dark. There we go. It's looking pretty good for I want to put one more tree in here. I'm just going to add some dark color to my fan brush and put another tree right next to here, because I want to hide this side of the tree here. I want to hide it with this skinny tree here, just like that. You don't even have to highlight it. And I think I'm going to sneak in a small tree right here because this doesn't look good. Just put a small tree on the edge. I'll let that dry and I'll highlight it. There we go. Now it's looking good. Now you could put some hills out here by just putting dark color out here. Just like this. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba. Wow. I didn't mean to speed through this so fast, but yeah, I like mountains. Cupid. Bearded dragon. Rizzlers. I've been doing like landscapes since I think 1995. I started off with doing pop art, like I did football players, like pop art. Uh, I was selling them on eBay for a while. This one I sped through it. You guys just came in. I meant to do this really fast for a beginner, to show a beginner how you can do them pretty easy. All you got to do is learn, the technique, and once you learn how to do the mountains and the water and the trees, I mean, you could paint anything you want pretty much. I'm not following a picture or anything. I'm gonna try and put some tree trunks in here. If my brush will let me. Something like that. Yeah, you came a little late, Cupid, because I still got to eat dinner. That's why I rushed through this one to get it done fast. Put an eagle up here. But I'm off tomorrow, so tomorrow Saturday, so I'll be painting some tomorrow. Let's see what time. If you guys are you guys still on here? I'll do a quick birch tree. If you're still on here. Yeah, it's just I think you and the bearded dragon. But they'll watch this later. I usually get a couple hundred views on it after I upload it. I do so many of them, people can't keep up with watching me. I'm going to put a birch tree, I think, right here on the side, all the way up. If I can clean this brush, it's kind of dirty. Have you seen me do the birch tree yet? I think that this brush is no good. All right, I'm gonna try a birch tree right here. This brush is no good. It's kind of dirty. There we go. Doesn't that look cool? Put something, in the foreground that looks big. But you could see I'm having a problem with this brush. Wow, that looks good. All right, let me put the bark on there now. Like a bluish, this is almost like a bluish gray. We'll put some tree bark on it. Did it do? Wow. I really like that. There you go. There's a birch tree. Oh, is it out of focus? There we go. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that one. The bearded dragon, yeah. Have you ever been to Michael's? Uh, they have a lot of dragons and like those rubber dragons. They're pretty cool. Uh, in the like the kids section. So I get all my art supplies at Michael's, so that's why I know they're there. Plus I worked there. Look how cool those mountains came out. The river, I got a reflection in the water. I did this one pretty quick. It only took 45 minutes. Trying to think if I can put something else in real quick. Wow. Yeah, I really like this one. Alright guys, thanks for watching. This will upload, so if you want to watch the beginning, you can go back and watch the beginning. And put on the dance lights, because this one is over. Alright guys, have a good night. Have a good weekend. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to do some of my abstracts tomorrow. And I'll probably do, I think I'm going to do a landscape with a log cabin in there with maybe some fence. A log cabin with maybe a fireplace going with smoke coming out of the chimney. But there we go. Have a good night. Ciao.